says he wants another
to satisfy her envy. She clearly wasn't used to taking damage.
Wasn't AI, this wasn't a filter, it was a parrot, and it was transparent. You could literally see through its feathers.
Hello people, welcome to my channel. This is Jansing. Today I will be showing you some funny, unbearable, and weird stuff that I found on TikTok. I hope you enjoy. Viewer discretion is advised. And at the end of the video, I will be asking one question, and I will be hoping I will get some engagement, with, losing, oh geez, I lost the brain cell real quick. Yeah, hopefully I can get an answer from you guys, and I will be sharing it on my next video. That just doesn't make sense. Anyways, on with the videos.
Сюда!
Ваня, попробуй! Спасибо, мам.
So they coming up with a new prison that allows inmates to serve years of their sentence in just a matter of minutes. So the criminals is going to have a choice to spend tens of years behind bars, or they can make the choice to get the artificial memory implanted into their brain. So this process is called Cognify. And the intent of it is to treat the criminal like a patient. They're going to try to change the person's brain chemistry. After this process, when they re-enter society, they will be new and reformed, and they won't even be capable of committing any other crime. The chip can make the patient feel empathetic. Depending on the severity of the crime, the chip can also make you feel the emotional and physical pain of the victim and the family members. You can feel what they felt. So the process only takes about 7 minutes. But to the patient, it seemed like it had been years. Last year, the U.S. government spent $8.7 billion taxpayers' dollars on the prison. They say with this new prison, they can save money for health care, education. Also, they feel that it will be so many reformed people that doesn't commit crimes. Y'all leave in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this. Do y'all think this is actually going to work? Or do y'all think that they're creating something that they don't even know that they're creating? Y'all leave in the comments and tell me what y'all think.
Hey Dad, could I come inside now?
Dawson, you are grounded. No.
All my friends tell me that when they're grounded, they're not allowed to go outside.
Well, it's different for you because you would rather be inside. Your punishment is to be outside.
18-year-old beauty challenged a toothless woman from the countryside. She's a West Virginia state champion wrestler who can scrap with the men on even terms in the mats.
If I can wrestle men, I can fight a girl.
In addition to her elite combat sports accolades, she has otherworldly attractiveness and a smoking hot body. Her opponent had mostly scrapped with men and took this bout for some easy money.
I've always liked the manly, tough stuff. A man trapped in a woman's body.
She was jealous of the 18-year-old's looks, so she decided to beat the brakes off her. The stunner wasn't about to tap out without a scrap, and during the warm-up, she told her coach she wouldn't lose to some manly-looking chick. Once she's in the ring, she transforms into a solid combat unit that you have to reckon with. From the opening seconds, the countryside girl charged forward, trying to disfigure her opponent's face. She managed to land a clean shot, badly rocking the stunner. The toothless one continued her flurry of strikes, driven by the need to satisfy her envy. She clearly wasn't used to taking damage, and this was nothing like what she'd faced during her wrestling career. The toothless fighter was hitting her like a heavy bag, channeling all her hatred. The ref had to step in so the bout wouldn't end too early and boringly. The crowd was electric. They didn't expect this kind of scrap from a women's matchup. One fan of the toothless fighter stood out, rooting for her louder than anyone else. The beauty mentally braced herself for the restart, but immediately got tagged by the opponent. The beatdown from the toothless one continued. Every strike felt like a ton, and
she just went flying back.
Gathered her strength and tried to throw, but whiffed, barely evading the counterattack. She managed to survive until the end of the first round. Looking at the toothless girl's face, you could see the bloodlust. It was clear she wouldn't stop under any circumstances. In the next round, the toothless fighter kept pressing forward, cranking up the tension and redoubling her pressure. The stunner suddenly started firing back, which caught her opponent off guard, but this only enraged match the countryside girl. For that resistance, she began to batter the young champion, causing her to get completely disoriented in the pocket. After a brutal exchange of strikes, the beauty's hair came undone, and the loose strands began to totally obstruct her line of sight. Trying to save face, she acted as if everything was fine, tossing her hair like she was in a shampoo commercial. But that confidence was misplaced. Nothing in the scrap actually changed. Heavy punches were still landing flush on her dome, and her hair continued to block every incoming shot. At one point, the toothless one actually took pity on her opponent and started pulling her punches, just mimicking strikes without putting in.
How is she like
the ref
still going, that old lady?
Until he finally called time and demanded a hair tie be brought into the ring. With a bloody nose and a battered face, the beauty trudged to her corner, where her team helped secure her hair. In the final round, there was no comeback. The domination of the manly fighter continued as a one-sided beatdown until the referee decided he had seen enough.
They do that too. Creepy vibes. That is so sour. Ugh.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, who is this?
This is Stella or Sia.
Okay, who are you and why are you on my man's phone?
Excuse me? What do you mean?
Stop acting crazy right now. Why are you on my phone?
I'm sorry, I don't appreciate this little tone that you're calling me up on my phone. Wait, whose phone? Whose phone?
Aiden.
That's my husband.
Your husband?
Aiden Fox, that's my husband.
What are you talking about? This is my boyfriend.
That's my husband. What do you mean?
I've been seeing him
For months.
What?
Oh.
That's my husband of 5 years. You're not calling me up right now telling me that my husband is with a man and he's been cheating on me?
Oh my god.
Gas has gotten so expensive that people are now seeing
Get vegetable oil.
with vegetable oil. If you have a diesel engine, this will actually work in the short term. And if you know what you're doing, you can make it work in the long term as well. But doing so is illegal in the United States because straight vegetable oil is not registered by the EPA as a motor vehicle fuel. What's crazy is that Rudolf Diesel, the inventor of the diesel engine and diesel fuel, invented it to run off of 100%.
Oh. He's running away. Holy. The cop is giving out on air, oxygen. Like, I give up. That's crazy. He just got away.
Katie.
No, I'm not Katie. Stop saying Katie. What are you talking about? You talking to her?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not Katie.
That's my girlfriend Hannah, bro. I'm skipping you. You're getting
Bro, what are you talking
Creepy.
about, bro? That's literally my
Creepy.
girlfriend.
You know this guy?
I don't know.
What do you do with this guy?
I don't know him.
You do know him. You were in a picture.
Don't know me. What does that even mean?
You're saying that that's not you?
That's not me.
That's literally you right here.
gosh.
I've never seen this guy.
You were literally just at my apartment an hour ago.
You said
Lining
you had
up.
your nails done an hour ago.
I did get my nails done. They're done.
Wait. She couldn't have been at your apartment an hour ago. You said you're in Texas. I'm in Tennessee.
Do you not see that this is the same person in the picture?
No, I see that, but that's also impossible if she was there an hour ago. Where is your girlfriend from?
My girlfriend's from California.
You're from California.
I'm from California.
Did you ever get those papers back from the adoption place?
You were adopted?
Yeah.
If it's not my girlfriend, bro, then I'm gonna call her phone right now.
Yeah, I'll hear it, yeah.
What the fuck? Babe,
What?
do you have a twin?
Wow.
No? What's your...
Who are you?
the fuck is that?
Oh my god. What is that? Hello? Ugh. I want my daughter's phone back and put on some clothes. Oh. Hunter? What the hell? Who are you? Mac? Mac! Where's my daughter? What the hell are you doing?
Faces. Amazing what some people could build. Is that a little dirt bike? You get stuck.
My body is literally falling apart now because I'm so big. And it feels
Legs.
like my legs are just starting to rot.
A man weighing close to 800 pounds starts his day by eating 2 cookies just to get his appetite going. Next, his daughter brings him a bowl of mashed potatoes as his first meal. Then comes 6 eggs and 5 steaks, all of it covered in cheese and meat sauce. He can finish 3 full plates in one go. And finally, he ends with a slice of cake. When lunchtime hits, James devours 2 large pork chops, along with half a plate of mashed potatoes and corn. He can easily go through 5 plates like that. Then James tells his wife he wants Chinese food for dinner. She can't cook it, so they order takeout. When the fried rice shows up with crispy spring rolls, James looks completely satisfied. It's not until the 5th plate that he says he's finally full and signals his wife to clear the table. Even then, he still finishes with a slice of cake, but it doesn't stop there. Late at night, his wife drives out just to get him an extra large, extra cheeseburger, and by the time she gets back, a big order of fries and a double burger are set right in front of James as soon as she sits down to eat her own burger. James has already finished his. Then he says he wants another one. His wife has no choice but to give him the one in her hand. Only after he eats until he's completely satisfied.
That's sad.
Turn off the lights and go to sleep. These stories sound unreal, but they're actually true.
Finally did it. What? My first res door. Look at
When did you get your sheet?
I've completed all the
requirements.
The requirements to live on the res. I finally got my first sheet door.
I need to talk about something I saw on TikTok that completely broke my brain. This wasn't AI. This wasn't a filter. It was a parrot, and it was transparent. You could literally see through its feathers, its body, even its internal organs. The bird looked calm, healthy, sitting on a man's hand like nothing was unusual at all. No glitches, no distortion, no AI artifacts. Just a living,
That's
breathing
beautiful.
parrot that looked like glass. I asked around. Some people swear this kind of thing can't exist. Others say rare biological conditions, lighting, or feather structure could make it look transparent. But here's the thing, when you see something this clear, this detailed, this real, it makes you question everything you thought you knew about nature. If I saw something like this in real life, I wouldn't be scared. I just stand there staring, wondering how many things in this world exist that science still can't fully explain.
Pemmican wasn't just dried meat, it was engineered food. The kind that made modern MREs look like amateur hour. Native women would take their perfectly dried meat and pound it into powder. Not chunks, not flakes, actual powder, fine as flour. Then they mixed it with rendered animal fat at a 1-to-1 ratio. Why does this matter? Because fat creates an airtight seal around every single meat particle. Oxygen can't touch it, moisture can't reach it. Bacteria show up to the party, and find the doors locked. Hudson's Bay Company traders kept detailed records. They documented pemmican stores that remained perfectly edible after 30 years.
30 years is a long time.
30 years. Your leftovers from Tuesday are already suspicious, and it's only Thursday. Here's what really gets me. 1 pound of pemmican packed roughly 3,500 calories. That's an entire day of hard travel energy compressed into something the size of a small brick. And those dried berries mixed in? Not just for taste. The vitamin C prevented scurvy on journeys lasting months through frozen wilderness. These folks were thinking about nutrition before the word nutrition even existed.
Pretty smart.
British Arctic explorers in the 1800s figured this out the hard way. They tried their own preserved foods, failed miserably. Then they started buying native-made pemmican, and suddenly their expeditions could last years instead of ending in disaster. Makes you wonder what we forgot along the way. But here's the thing nobody talks about. The pemmican was only as good as one crucial step that came before it, the fat rendering process. Get that wrong? Everything spoils. Get it right? You've basically created an antibacterial fortress. Here's where things get interesting. Native Americans figured out something about fat that food scientists didn't formally understand until the 1900s. When you render animal fat, you're not just melting it, you're cooking it at 250 degrees for hours. At that temperature, bacteria don't stand a chance. They're cooked into oblivion. Every single microorganism dies. But that's only half the story. The real magic happens when you remove every trace of water from the fat. See, bacteria can't survive in pure fat. They need moisture. No water means no bacterial growth. Period. It's like trying to grow a garden in concrete. Now compare that to the vegetable oil sitting in your pantry. Those bottles get processed fast at industrial facilities. Speed matters when you're pumping out millions of gallons. The problem? Quick processing leaves tiny amounts of water behind. That hidden moisture is why your cooking oil goes rancid in a few months. Native Americans rendered fat using hot stones dropped into rawhide containers. No fancy equipment, just rocks heated in fire and animal stomachs or hide bags. Sounds primitive, right? Those hot stones reach temperatures high enough to sterilize everything. Pretty clever for people without thermometers. And they were picky about their fat sources too. Bone marrow was the gold standard. It rendered cleaner than regular body fat. Tasted better. Stored longer. The rendered tallow also did something unexpected. It waterproofed the final pemmican. You could drop a chunk in a river, fish it out, and eat it without worry. The fat barrier kept moisture from ever reaching the dried meat inside. But having perfectly preserved meat means nothing if you store it wrong. And the containers Native Americans used, they'd put your Tupperware to shame. You could make the best dried meat in human history, but store it wrong, rotten in a month. Native Americans figured this out centuries ago. Their storage containers weren't just bags. They were preservation technology.
Cell phone. That's pretty cool. That little animal is cute.
What? What? What's gotten into you? You're not normally like this.
Just go away.
Is this how you treat your visitors?
Is it?
I've literally come in for a half-hour chat.
Well, go and talk to them then.
To who?
Those people over there.
Well, I haven't come in to see them. I've come to see you.
Yeah, well, I didn't ask you.
You don't ask to have a visitor.
But if you don't want to talk
True.
to me, you don't have to.
Oh, we're in one of them moods today, are we?
Don't keep tapping me. Who do you think you fucking are?
The tapper.
You look like one, yeah.
I look like a tapper.
Or whatever they are, I don't know.
Right, give me a kiss then, I'll see you later.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm about to say I'll see you later.
I don't want you here.
That's where I'm going.
Goodbye.
Kiss.
Goodbye. You look at it.
Did you know one voice actor has been screaming as the same character for 37 years straight? Meet Masako Nozawa, the woman behind Goku's voice, who holds the world record for longest-running anime character performance. Since 1986, she's voiced Goku from a 12-year-old kid.
That is a long time.
Naturally aging her performance as the character grew up. But here's the crazy part. She also voices Goku's sons, Gohan and Goten, sometimes having full conversations with herself in the recording booth. The physical toll is brutal. Those iconic Super Saiyan screaming scenes, she's blown out her voice countless times, developing special breathing techniques just to survive the sessions. During the legendary first Super Saiyan transformation, she screamed so hard the sound engineers worried she'd pass out. What's even more incredible is how she shaped Goku's personality beyond the script. Her innocent, childlike delivery influenced how the writers developed his character for decades. She didn't just voice Goku, she helped create the hero millions fell in love with.
And last video. I'm scared. Anyone do that? Alright, that's all I have on this video to show you, and hopefully you enjoy it.